You know that feeling, right? You're about to head off on a huge adventure to a brand new country. The excitement is just electric. Your plans are all laid out. You can practically feel the sunshine and taste the food. But before you can get to all that good stuff, there are just a few hurdles you've got to clear first. And it feels like you're totally set. I mean, the packing list is checked off, flight times are confirmed, hotel reservations are printed out. You are right on the edge of this incredible journey, totally ready for anything that comes your way. Or are you? Say, a truly fantastic trip isn't just about where you're going. It's about being able to handle the official side of it all. You know, the airports, the immigration lines, the customs checks, and doing it with complete confidence. And that, right there, is exactly what we're going to break down. So, where do we even begin? Well, it's not at the airport check-in counter. Nope. We're going to rewind a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months, because we have to start with the single most important travel document you have, your passport. Honestly, your whole trip could hang on one simple number, 6, as in 6 months. That's how long most countries require your passport to be valid for after your travel dates. It is a strict, non-negotiable rule that catches so many travelers off guard. So to make sure that doesn't happen to you, here's your action plan. Step 1, go find your passport right now and check that expiration date. Step 2, do a quick search for the specific rules of the country you're visiting. And 3, if you are even close to that 6-month window, you need to start that renewal process like yesterday. Seriously, it can take a long time, so do not put it off. All right, passport situation is handled. Let's talk about the next big pre-trip thing, money. How you decide to get your cash when you're overseas can literally be the difference between a trip that's super smooth and one that's a total headache. You've basically got two options here. You could, carry a big wad of cash to exchange when you get there, but that pretty much puts a giant target on your back for thieves. The much safer and frankly easier way to go is to just use your own bank card to pull out local currency from ATMs. So what does international withdrawal actually mean? Well, it's just using your normal ATM card overseas. But, and this is a big but, there's a catch. For it to work in most foreign ATMs, you'll need a specific 4-digit PIN that's been set up for global use. A lot of cards just aren't set up that way automatically. And here is the absolute key. This is not something you can sort out the day before your flight. You're probably going to need to go to your bank at least 10 days before you leave to ask for a card that has this feature turned on. That gives them enough time to make the card and mail it to you, so you arrive ready to go, no stress. Okay, fast forward. You've landed. Your passport is valid, your bank card is ready. Now it's time for your very first real interaction in this new country, the immigration officer. And let me tell you, first impressions count for everything here. And then you hear it, that question. It sounds so simple, right? But how you answer it carries a surprising amount of weight. They're not just making small talk. They're trying to figure out if you're a legitimate visitor who has their act together. And why is this such a big deal? Because if you pause for too long or you sound kind of confused about your own trip, that can be a huge red flag. An immigration officer's entire job is to spot things that don't add up, and seeming disoriented could get you pulled aside for a much longer interview. So how do you just nail this part? It's easy. Be prepared. Just have 2 or 3 specific places from your itinerary ready in your mind. Answer the question directly. Something simple like, I'm here for tourism for about 2 weeks. And say it clearly. It's not about putting on an act. It's just about showing that you're an organized traveler who knows what they're doing. Okay, we're on to the final hurdle inside the airport, customs. You've grabbed your bags, you can see the exit, you are so close. But there is one golden rule here that you can never, ever break. So imagine this. You're waiting in line, and someone comes up to you. They seem perfectly nice, maybe they have a story about their bag being overweight, and they just ask you to carry this small, sealed package through customs for them. What do you say? The answer, every single time, without a moment's hesitation, is a firm no, sorry. This is one of the most non-negotiable rules of travel, full stop. And the reason is dead simple. You have absolutely no clue what's in that box. The second you agree to take it, you become legally responsible for whatever is inside. You could be getting framed and end up in a world of legal trouble in a foreign country. Trust me, it is never, ever worth that risk. So let's kind of zoom out and bring this all together. These aren't just a bunch of random tips, they're a system. When you follow these simple, official rules, you actually transform yourself from just another tourist into a truly prepared, confident, and empowered traveler. It really just boils down to the simple traveler's code. Make sure your passport has at least 6 months validity. Get your money situation sorted 10 days out. Have a confident answer ready for immigration, and know that your bags are 100% your own. You master those 4 things, and you have officially mastered the art of getting where you're going. Getting through these checkpoints smoothly is what really sets the stage for an incredible trip. It gets you through the door so you can focus on why you traveled in the first place. But it also makes you wonder, if these are the official rules, what are the unwritten ones? The ones that really make a journey something you'll never forget. Definitely something to think about on your next adventure.